Hi, everybody, and welcome to the fourth episode of Season 3 of the Lansing USD 469 Lion Podcast. I'm Miles Azzeh, your Director of Teaching and Learning.
And I'm Sharon Burns, the Director of Communications and Marketing. We're here to bring you the latest news, updates, and highlights from across Lansing USD 469.
Yep, whether you're a student, a parent, or part of our incredible Lansing USD 469 team, we're glad you're here.
Yes, we are. So continuing with our new format, we're going to be sharing some employee spotlights, academic spotlights, and then we will give a few district-level updates and reminders. So first up, I want to recognize our mental health team. Last week was Mental Health Team Appreciation Week in honor of all of our social workers, our psychologists, our counselors. We just appreciate them so much. Every day last week, we shared a social media, either a picture or a statistic or some quotes. And I want to thank Emerald Peters, who works at our middle school. She kind of led the campaign and helped me a ton by creating the graphics and taking pictures. So thank you to Emerald. She's pretty amazing. And thank you to each one of our mental health team professionals.
Everyone is amazing on that team. And yes, Emerald, thank you so much for your help. I know Sharon was super excited every single time she got an email from you. She was like, oh, Emerald said it again. I can post it. It was funny. All right. Well, shout out again to the mental health team. And I'm going to switch gears if it's okay to my academic spotlight. So my academic spotlight last week, I'm super excited. I told our new teacher, Cadre, a couple weeks ago, give me some spotlight ideas. And we got a couple of them. And the most recent one is Sarah Barth. Miss Barth is a kindergarten teacher. And I was super excited that she invited us in. We actually had a new teacher check-in with her. And then she told us to come in and watch her kids learn about sequencing, which is one of the state standards that they need to work on. And so it's, first, next, then last, stuff like that. And it was awesome seeing them do it because they were making lemonade when they did it. Yeah. And they were very excited. And they each wanted to go up and be involved in it. And she was so patient and they were all so adorable. And it was awesome to see the learning.
You would never
happen.
know she was a first-year teacher. Her classroom management was exceptional.
Out of this world.
And if you look on our website, the main picture at the top is her with a student wearing sunglasses and they're squeezing one of the lemons. And it was so cute because she didn't want the lemon juice to get in their eyes. So she put her sunglasses on each student as they went up, so that just made for some great photo
At first I was like, oh no, we're gonna have to get her some goggles, and I saw the kids in the glass and I'm like, no, they look cool.
They
look cool.
Yeah.
Keep the sunglasses.
They were owning it too.
Yeah, they were. Awesome kids, awesome lesson. And once again, you walk into that room, you would never think first year teacher.
Right.
So super proud of her and super proud of the kids and everything we do here to get to do this work and then to get them ready to be amazing.
Yeah, exactly.
So
so next up, we're going to talk about our employee spotlight for last week. So each Friday, as we said last week, we share an employee spotlight in the morning. Last week was art teacher Emily Bucher at our middle school. And this week, it is Amber Lovejoy. Amber is a first grade teacher. She's actually the team lead there, and she is incredible.
Amber's amazing. So every time there's an initiative or something, Amber's like the first to jump on and try to help, and she's amazing. We're lucky to have her.
Right. Amber's also a member of our tech committee and presented to our district leadership team last week. So if you hear the term DLT, that stands for District Leadership Team, and we had that meeting last week. We have one each quarter, which I know you're going to talk a little bit about that in a minute. But Amber shared how to utilize the capabilities of Apple Classroom, specifically monitoring and controlling students' iPad screen and apps to the group, and the teachers were very appreciative, and she shared some really cool tips.
Yeah, and it encapsulates what we kind of try to talk about here in Lansing a lot, which is whenever you learn something, whether it be from a conference or PD or the tech committee or wherever it may be, share it with others. So I was really proud of her to come and share it on that stage with the DLT because they can all take it back to their buildings.
Yeah. Love that.
I guess I'll talk about DLT.
Yeah, keep going.
So we had our first DLT meeting of second semester. It's our third one of the year, I believe. We have 5 of them, and it's great. It's a great opportunity for us to come together. We do different things like looking at data, making decisions. But one thing that we were doing this time is Superintendent Kobzo, who's in his second year, brought to us, and it is something that the state wants us, it's part of the strategic plan, and the state wants us to do, is that our DLT should have roles and responsibilities and should have bylaws. It should run more like a system. And we ran fine how it was, but it was really nice for him to come in and talk to us about systematizing it. So I like saying that word, systematize. Anyway, so we have we constructed the bylaws and we worked through them together, talked about roles and responsibilities, term limits, talked about the idea of consensus when coming up with decisions. And all in all, it was a good meeting.
Yeah, it really was.
We also talked KESA, which is our accreditation process. That's going to be coming up, and I'll give probably more updates on that in the podcast as we get closer. But we've got our check-in with KSDE next month, and then our peer review session in April before we put in our legit plan for accreditation. So, like I said, you can find more about that in my newsletter. We'll talk more about it on here. But all in all, it was a great meeting.
It was, yeah, jam-packed, like you said. And that's the one thing about Superintendent Kobsa that he has brought, and I know you mentioned it, but I'm just going to say it again, is that those systems that he has put into place have really helped us run smoothly as a district. And again, that is part of our strategic plan. So thank you to him for leading the charge there.
Yep, absolutely. Yeah. Well, what an excellent, fantastic way to end the episode.
Well, no, we're going to talk parent-teacher conferences for a second.
Okay, good. Then we can wrap up the episode.
This is a great way for parents to be involved with their students' learning. So we really, really do encourage you to attend your students' parent-teacher conference. Even if your child is doing exceptionally well and is right on track, just having that communication with teachers. If there ever is an issue down the line, or if there's some enrichment that you can do, you should still go to your parent-teacher conferences. So we hope everyone attends.
Yep.
We always strive for 100%, but I know it's hard.
It's hard. But you are right, though. Even if your student's doing well, come in. We can help with enrichment opportunities at the very least. The idea of communities being involved, the great school districts like ourselves, community involvement, we have that. So, come on in.
Yeah.
Now we can wrap up our episode.
No.
Oh,
it's
my
my
God.
turn for rapid fire.
I knew you were going to remember. I was hoping you'd forget, but
I got some bug questions for you.
I did do rapid fire last week. So
mine are softball ones. Yours are a little harder. But I know you're quick on your feet, so these should be good. Are you
That's
ready?
not very fair, but okay. All right, go for it.
Okay.
Go easy on me. Well, you already have them, so it doesn't matter.
Yep. Are you ready?
Yep.
Okay. If you could swap lives with any fictional character for a day, who would it be and why?
Any fictional? Willy Wonka. Because I've always wanted my own chocolate factory. And I love that movie.
I should have seen that one coming.
Yep.
Okay, what's a completely irrational fear that you have?
Oompa Loompas coming and getting me in the middle of the night and carrying me away or something.
Okay, if you had to eat one food for every meal for a year, what would it be?
Everlasting Gobstoppers or a scrumdiddlyumptious bar. I'm going to keep going with this Willy Wonka theme. You should have asked that one first. No, it actually would be... I love steak, but I don't think I could eat it all day. Pizza. I love pizza. Yep.
Okay.
Just give me some extra double cheese, extra pizza.
What's the weirdest thing you've ever found in your pocket or bag?
Weirdest thing I ever found in my pocket or bag? Hold on. I'm sure there's something funny in there. I almost want to grab my bag right now and think. I don't know. I'm sorry. I
have a great one from my dad.
Let me hear yours, because I don't have one.
When we were kids, we had
little
little pet mice.
Yeah.
And one got out of his cage, and it was in his pocket. He was so mad.
Was he alive?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Thank God that he was alive.
It was Chip.
It was Chip. Chip got out. Chip. I don't know. That's lame of me, but I don't know of the weirdest thing. I'm so sorry.
Okay, that's okay. What's your go-to karaoke song, even if you've never actually sung it in public?
I think you got to go old school with that. Just go with, Journey. Don't Stop Believing.
Okay.
I know it's lame, but No. I'm sorry. The song from Top Gun that I like. You never close your eyes anymore when I kiss your lips. That one.
Yeah, okay.
A little karaoke for you.
Would you rather fight one horse-sized duck or 100 duck-sized horses?
Wait, what? One horse-sized duck, or what's the other one?
Or 100 duck-sized horses.
I think a horse-sized duck would scare the crap. I'm going to go with 100 duck-sized horses. They'd be cute.
Okay. If your life had a theme song that played every time you walked into a room, what song would it be?
Ooh, what on earth kind of question is that? The Mission Impossible theme song.
Okay.
Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, that'd be awesome.
How many I think I'm going to give you two more. If you had to rename yourself with a ridiculous name, what would you name it yourself?
Ephraim.
I want to ask why.
It's the long time ago joke with me and my friends, but I did it, boys. I got
see,
Ephraim into my podcast.
What's one conspiracy theory, silly or serious, that you secretly wish were true?
That there is a chocolate, but Willy Wonka has a Charlie factory, and that golden tickets will show up one day, and the rich will try to
open the chocolate bars, hoping for that golden ticket. I get it.
That movie's great, and I don't care what anyone says. It's wonderful. It's heartwarming, and makes you be a kid and be a good human.
I agree. Okay,
you know what I think, Grandpa? No, hold on. Let me just say that line. Hold on. He's like, Grandpa, or he's like, I bet you the golden tickets make The chocolate tastes horrible.
Oh, yeah.
I know, and I'm
So
always like,
sad.
"Oh, Charlie Bucket."
That's not a great way to wrap up.
No, because he ended up getting it because the adults weren't good enough, and he got it.
Okay,
so he
fine.
got the Charlie
It's
or
a
the
great way to
chocolate
wrap it
factory.
up.
I agree. I agree. Well,
That was fun.
Thanks for making me sad because that movie I love it, but it makes me want to be a kid again. All right, well, that is a great way to wrap up this episode.
Yeah.
So for more updates and stories on Lansing USD 469, you can visit us at www.usd469.net.
And if you don't already have it, download the free Lansing USD 469 mobile app on Apple and Android. That app allows you to be the first to know about all of the fantastic things happening in our district, and make sure your notifications are on.
Yes, very
You have
much
that
so.
app, but if you don't have the notifications on, it's a problem.
And that's the new app. Did you say that? Did you say the new app?
Yeah,
Okay,
we
yeah,
haven't
okay.
yet, but hopefully they've kept in touch with the communication that's come out of the district
Okay.
from the beginning of the year.
All right.
This is not a brand new app.
She's shooting daggers at me. This is
Not either. That's
she's
not
like,
true.
don't you dare talk communications. I don't talk teaching and learning. Don't even dare to try to think that you know what I'm talking about. You're
shoot
screwing everything up.
daggers at you.
If you like our content and want to stay up to date with the latest episodes, please follow us wherever you are listening and leave a review to help others find us and learn more about our great district.
Yes, we are available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Amazon Music, YouTube, iHeartRadio, CastBox, Stitcher, Pocket Cast, and CastBox.
Wow. And you have Pocket Cast back on
Yes,
there.
I do.
I was
'cause
hoping
it's on there, and I double-checked, and we are on there, as well as CastBox.
I thought they went out of business. All right. Well, I think that is a great way to wrap up episode 4 of season 3.
It absolutely is. Woo! Thank you, everyone.
Thanks for listening. Bye, everybody.